Hello, this is Chad McMahon with Protect with Insurance. I'm here in beautiful Sedona. I've got a question from Tom and Linda in Prescott Valley, Arizona. And Tom and Linda wanted to know, what's the difference between final expense and whole life insurance? And the answer is there's not much of a difference. However, whole life just means that it's a type of policy that goes from when you start it until you die. It does not expire. They tend to accrue what's called a cash value. Final expense policy is usually, but not always, a whole life policy. Final expense means how it's used. A final expense policy is going to be a life insurance policy that takes care of your final expenses. Things like cremation, burial costs, financial gift to a loved one when you're gone, anything along those lines. Income replacement, anything like that. And so a final expense policy, 90-something% of the time will be a whole life policy. Sometimes it's going to be a term policy, usually a smaller term policy. So final expense policies, usually they're 5, 10, 20, as much as about 40,000 in coverage. And you can do smaller term life policies for around 25 to 50,000. So sometimes those will creep in there. But the whole life policies are what you're going to see most of the time, because when people are considering whole life policies is usually when they get past the age of 60, 65, usually 70, 75, 80, 85, which is the maximum age for starting a policy. And so usually when you get up into those ages, whole life is going to be what you're going to qualify for. Sometimes you'll see term policies up to about 70 or 80 maximum. But I hope that's helpful. Keep those questions coming. Stay safe out there.